Hello friends, welcome back to our course Mechanics of Solid. This is lecture number 7. Last class in lecture number 6 we discussed about analysis of bar of bearing cross section. Means different type cross section we have discussed. Today we will discuss about analysis of bar of bearing loads. In previous class cross section area is changing, but in this class we will discuss the problem where load will be changed from one section to another section. Okay, let's suppose take one example. A steel bar of 25 mm diameter is acting upon by forces as shown in figure. Figure is given us like this. What is the total elongation of bar? Take E equal to this much. E value given us, Young's modulus given us, diameter of bar is given us, and load is acting here like this. Okay. In this type problem, first thing we should take care, we should divide the total section in 7 number of section. Here one load is acting here. So we can divide from here to here one section AB. This portion another one load is acting. So here to here another section 2. This one will be 1. And at point C2, at point C one force acting. So we can divide this as another section third. Total 3 section we got. Then we will solve the problem. Let's go for the solution of problem. In question given us diameter, E value, diameter given us, then we can find out area. Next step to solve this kind of problem is calculate the forces in various segments. For each segment we need to calculate the force. How much force is acting on each segment. Okay, that is most important. How we can find out? To find out forces on each section, we should draw the free body diagram. Let's suppose this is our problem. First of all, draw this first portion A to B. Okay, here we draw AB. Here 60 kN acting. To make equilibrium of this section 1, we should apply 60 kN in opposite side. Okay, up to here clear. Now we should draw second section, section BC we should draw. Okay, here in BC at point B we have applied load in this direction. To make equilibrium of this load we should apply 60 in opposite direction. So 60 kN we apply here. Okay, to make equilibrium of this load. Both are equilibrium now. Now check how much load is acting at that point. At point B, 20 kN acting on this side, left side direction, tensile force. So apply 20 kN at that place. Clear? Now, whatever force acting we already applied. One is for equilibrium, one for given load. So total load will be how much? 60 in this side, 20 also this side. So total load is 80 kN. Okay, we got total force on at point B on section BC. Okay, now at point C also, to make equilibrium of this section we should apply 80 kN. Clear? Now our section BC is also in equilibrium. Let's go to the section CD. First draw the diagram CD. Okay, a rectangular. To make this at T equilibrium position, we should apply 80 in opposite side, opposite direction. Now we apply 80 kN here. Because this is going this side to equilibrium, to make 0, we should apply opposite side. Okay. Now one load is acting here also. 30 kilonewton in right direction. So at point C, 30 kilonewton is there. So we should apply 30 kilonewton at point C. Direction will be this side. Now look here, 80 kilonewton this side, 30 this side. Okay, direction is opposite. So final load will be 80 minus 30. Okay, 50, and direction will be higher load direction. So direction is this side. Okay. Now at 50 kilonewton we got this side. We should apply 50 in this side also to make equilibrium. So 50 here. Same load already given in question. So no problem. Correct. Now our all three sections 1, 2, 3 are in equilibrium, and we can solve the problem similar to previous class. Del L, total del L equal to del L1 plus del L2 plus del L3. Similar way we can solve. Only main thing is we should find out reaction forces for each section. And here similar thing is discussed here, how we found that load. The force 60 kN tensile and force for force equilibrium on the segment, on the section, it is to be 60 kN tensile at dB also. What is the meaning of that? Here 60, so opposite side 60, like that we applied. For segment BC, force at section BB equal to 60 kN tensile as above question. 20 given in question, apply tensile force at B. Okay, so both will be become 80. Force at that will be equal to force at section CC. For segment BC, whatever force will be, let's suppose BC, no, if this is BB, whatever force will be act on BB, same force will be act on CC in opposite side. Then only it will become similar. For CD also we need to make similar way. At T of section CC minus 30 already given in question. So 50 force at section DD. Same thing already explained. And determine the total elongation we need to find out. We know that formula del equal to P. In place of this one, you should better write equal to P1 L1 by A1 E1 plus P2 L2 by A2 E2 plus P3 L3 divided by A3 E3. Okay, using this formula we can solve the problem. Here in this column, A1 equal to A2 equal to A3. Okay, and material also same, so E1 equal to E2 equal to E3. On that way, AE will come out, and this will be equal to 1 by AE inside P1 L1 plus P2 L2 plus P3 L3. Put the value on this equation in this way, and we will get the answer. Let's go to the second question. In this question, one side is fixed. We need to find out reaction force here. Okay, similar to that, in this problem we should start making segments from right side, because left side is already fixed. So we will find out reaction force. There are two ways to find out reaction force. One is making by equilibrium of each section 1, 2, 3. Otherwise you can make summation of Fx equal to 0. From that also you can find out reaction force at here. First read the question. A steel circular bar has 3 segments as shown in figure. Determine the total elongation of bar. We need to find out total del. Okay. The length of middle segment to have 0 elongation of the bar. Initial length is given us. In second question, we need to find out L2. Due to that del will be 0. Third question, the diameter of the last segment 2 has 0 elongation of the bar. In third question we need to find out, this one, write segment 1, 2, 3 on this way. Third problem, we should find out D3 for which del will be 0. Okay, this is second number, this is third number way to solve the problem. And first one we need to find out del. Let's solve the problem. In question given as E value, okay, whatever given we should write, that is not a problem. Let's come to the solution. First we should start solving this problem from right side, because right side we know the load. At apply here to make equilibrium CD, 80 at C. For this 80 we should apply 80 for section BC. Okay, and one load is also acting here, 330. So 330 kilonewton apply here. Now summation of both will get final 330 minus 80 equal to 250. Direction should be higher load, direction of the higher load. So here this direction will be direction of higher one. Up to here clear. So to make equilibrium of section BC, segment BC, we should apply 250 kilonewton here. Now this 250 will go here. First opposite of that one for equilibrium, 250 kilonewton. One load 300 acting here, so apply 300 kilonewton here. 250 left side, 300 right side. So 300 minus 250, 50, and direction will be higher load direction. Okay, this side. So to make equilibrium this load, we should apply 50 on this side. So reaction force at here is, we got 50 kilonewton. Okay, on this way we can solve the problem. This is segment 1, you can say 2, 3. Then we can solve the problem, and we can find out using formula del equal to del L1 plus del L2 plus del L3. Del L equal to, okay. In this way you can find out the answer. There are a lot of symbols. Some are using simply del, some are using del L, some are using DL. Like that you may find it different type symbol. So don't confuse with that. Okay, all are correct. 250 is compressive. This tensile we are getting here, compressive, and this is tensile. So this will be positive. First and third will be positive, second will be negative. We got the answer. Okay. Second part of question saying the length of middle segment for zero elongation of bar. On that time, how we can find out? Del equal to, based on the here. Okay, I am writing here. Del equal to. Okay, I am writing here. Del equal to del 1 plus del 2 plus del 3. Del 1 equal to P1 L1 divided by A1. E is same for all. P2 L2 A2 E plus P3 L3 A3 E. In this way we can write. Now for second portion, this will be equal to 0, because based on the question elongation will be 0. So keep here del equal to 0, and 0 will be equal to all these things. Load value for first one into L1, then A1 E1. Okay, only here don't put any value. This side 0, all values are known. So put the value on the question and you will get the answer of length here. Okay, I should write this one better. P1 L1 pi by 4 is common for all and E also common. D1 square plus P2 L2 pi by 4 D2 square E plus P3 L3 pi by 4 D3 square. If you make this will be equal to P1 L1 divided by D1 square plus D3 square 1 by pi by 4 E. This formula is used here and here also. Okay, in this way you can find out length. Third one is asking find out the diameter of the last segment. Now third part, diameter of the last segment for 0 elongation of the bar. The diameter last segment be D. We assume diameter of last segment D has 0 elongation of the bar. Same here in this equation, put del equal to 0, saying last segment 50 to 50 80. This one is last segment. This third one, keep same thing, only diameter is unknown here, remaining all are known value. So if you put value here, you will get answer. Better in place of writing this way, you write in this way, so you can properly solve the problem. Okay. Next question, a circular steel bar having 3 segments is subjected to varying force at different sections as shown in figure. Okay, this way. Determine the necessary forces to applied at section C for the equilibrium of bar. You need to find out this load P. Also find the total elongation of bar. Take E equal to this much. Okay, no problem. We can find out this P. First one, either summation of Fx equal to 0. On this equation we can find out first way. Second way, we can find out using making equilibrium of all segments. Make equilibrium of all, no problem. In this problem, we should start solving from this side because both load are known. Okay, 40 here. We assume that this one segment 1, 2, 3. Okay, for 1, 40 here, so 40 here, opposite side. Or at point B, we should apply 40 here just to make equilibrium of these two. Okay, and 30 already acting here, so this 30 came here. Total how much we will get? We will do summation of both, so we will get 40 this side, 30 this side. 40 minus 30, 10. So 10 will be on this side. Kilonewton, this one I think. Yes, kilonewton. Third one, here also we need to apply 10 just for make equilibrium. This 10 went there. Okay, plus whatever load acting here, P is acting. Okay, we should apply P. So summation of both will be 10 plus P, and this side already given us 70, so apply 70 here. 10 plus P equal to 70 for equilibrium. From that we got P equal to 60. Same way you can read this one. 60 we got. Now we need to find out total elongation of the bar. Del equal to, we know that P1 L1 divided by A1 E1 plus P2 L2 divided by A2 E2 plus P3 L3 divided by A3 E3. On this way we can find out. Here E1 equal to E2 equal to E3. Similar to previous problem, we should make common. Simply you can put here also. Put all the value at here, you will get the answer. Not a big problem. Directly you will get this answer. Okay. Thank you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.